Hello everyone, my name is Beck. I'm coming to you today with a happy mail that I made for a friend's birthday. It's just a small happy mail which is a loaded envelope. So I use a piece of paper from the Make-A-Wish collection from Cocoa Vanilla. I firstly fold the paper in half but on the diagonal. I'm then marking the center of the paper with my ruler and marking it both sides to make sure that I've got the center point on that diagonal line. I'm then bringing in the corners of each of the paper, the 12 by 12 paper, so that it makes a square. I realize at one point that I have to trim some because the flaps are overlapping, so you'll see me get out my little scissors in a second to be able to trim a millimetre off some of the edges there to make sure that they don't overlap. So that fixes my problem. I then take the envelope and fold it in half. I'm using my bone folder to make sure that all the edges are folded sharply. So the envelope now has two flaps either side, and it also has a center pocket which I'm sealing up now with double-sided tape. So I'm just sealing both sides of the pocket. I struggle with this double-sided tape here. Okay, fantastic. So it means now I can put my letter inside. Just checking again that the edges are crisp. So then I'm looking through my brads to find two brads that are similar that I can use for the closure of this envelope. So I'm using my sharp scissors, the point on the end, to create the hole for the brad to go through. Then another one on the other side. I find some turquoise twine in my stash, and it's perfect to actually create the closure. So I just turn it around each of the brads a couple of times. I start loading up the envelope now. So I've got some alpha stickers there and some word stickers, and these are from Cocoa Vanilla as well. I have some cutter parts that I have chosen for Jo, the ones that I think she'll like, and I'll pop those in to the other side of the envelope there, because each side acts as its own little tuck pocket. I realise that it's not going to close with some of those, so I have to turn them on their side. Then I'm going to go through some of my Cocoa Vanilla die cuts and choose ones that I think Jo would use and like. So I've got some little houses. I find a little typewriter for her, and on the typewriter it says My Story. There's a doily that I found that I pop up the back there, straight in, because it's not going to fit in my envelope. Find some butterflies. Some flowers. This one that I've just put aside says Happy Birthday to You, so I've put that aside to decorate my envelope with. So I find some die cuts that say good times. There's some tickets that I find. Another one that says happy days, loving life, hi there, just chilling. Perfect. So I then have a lovely little white envelope with a scalloped top, and I fold that over and pop some washi tape to seal it. So I just put my doily on the top there, and I only attach it with washi tape so that it can be reused, but it's just enough of a decoration there for Jo on top of that little gift bag full of die cuts. I find an envelope to be able to cut some stickers out of the Cocoa Vanilla sheet that I have. It says hello happy. Find one that says best ever. There's another one that says yay. Love this. Sweet. And then I find a tag. Pop those into one of my little envelopes that I have pre-made, and then I seal it with a word sticker which says celebrate. So I put the happy birthday die cut that I found up at the top, and I'm just cutting off the ends of the brad which are overlapping the edge of the envelope. I then am looking for some stickers as well that I can actually use to cover up the brad with. So firstly I'm sticking down that happy birthday, and then I think I even use letters saying J-O for Jo. Yep, and just popping those on now. So it's a happy birthday to you, Jo. So this is where I look for the sticker to hide that brad backing. Firstly I choose a little tiny one that doesn't actually work for me, so I end up looking at the bigger round circles which I have to cut down. So the round circle that I've chosen is smile, and so I'm just cutting the edges, and that works perfectly to hide the back of the brad. So then turning it over and covering the other brad on the other side. And the sticker that I choose is today is the day. So I made this back in December 2018. So this is why I'm struggling to remember what I'm doing here. So I've sealed the envelope with the twine and cut off what I don't need, and then I'm just completing an envelope here that says letter and sliding it in to the secret spot. So thank you for joining me. Perfect. Just showing you again what I've done. Thank you for popping in and watching this little video. Hopefully I'll be able to get better at giving you tutorials or videos here on YouTube.